I get it how I live it. I live it how I get it. Come to motherfucking digits. I pull it with.
What's up, you guys? If you coming from my last two videos, thanks for watching those. If you haven't watched my last two videos, go watch them now or after you finish this video. But what I really want to talk about in this video is moving out my parents' house at the age of 18. Yes. So when I graduated, it wasn't a situation like my mama put me out the house or we had a disagreement about this or that. I just was at a point I've always been a person that wanted to do everything on her own. Like, I just feel like nobody should be providing for me once I hit this certain age. I should be doing this, I should be doing that for myself. So with that being said, I graduated high school at 18. A month later, I went to college in Mississippi. I stayed there for like a year. I was going for cosmetology. What my heart at is biology. But I went for cosmetology because everybody wanted me to do hair and this and that. But that really wasn't what I wanted to do. So when school ended for the Christmas break, I didn't go back. I didn't go back to that college. I stayed home for a few months, probably two months. And that's when I talked to my mom about getting my own apartment. I talked to my mom about getting my own apartment and everything. You know, I mean, pretty much everything I do, I ran across her first. So then I don't think she took me serious about that. But one day I was sitting in bed. So what I did first thing I did was start doing job applications in the part of Louisiana where I was trying to move to. So I did job applications, I did school applications to the college I wanted to go to. I got accepted into the school for I think it was spring coming up, for the spring. So when that happened, I said, boom, okay, I need to get the job situation right. So I did the job applications. I spoke with a manager at Forever 21 because that was my first job there. And I told her the situation on that I was trying to apply the job before I moved down there. So that was that. So she set me up for an interview. And I had one at Walmart. So I did that. When I had to go down there and I looked at some apartments online. And what I did first, since this was my first apartment and I was going to school, I said I got a college apartment, like, you know, the apartments for college students where you have a roommate. I did that. I got approved for that on my own. Everything went through with that, and I had to go down there and do my walkthrough, sign my lease papers and all of that. So the day I went down and did that is the day I did my 2 interviews at those jobs. So before I physically moved to Louisiana, I was enrolled into school and I had those job interviews set up. So I did that, signed my lease, did all that. I went back home to my mom and I told her that I had got enrolled into school, got my job set up. Well, no, first I told her that I got me an apartment in Louisiana. She just looked at me and she was like, I gotta get a job and then I'm going to school. And then that's when I told her that I'm enrolled and I did the job interviews and I got the job. So she was still, I could still tell she was kind of worried because I mean I've been under her roof all my life. So but I mean she's supportive, so she wasn't gonna tell me nothing negative. Never nothing negative from my mama. So yeah, I moved. She ordered my bed. She got me my like I always wanted to set up, make this little vanity thing. I had a YouTube video on my vanity, how I made it. I'm gonna make another one. That's another topic. She got me my bed, my vanity, and what else? Some more like little house items that I needed. So I moved all that down there. I didn't really need a U-Haul because I didn't have anything but clothes and toaster tape. My furniture was gonna be bought and ordered when I got there, so that was fine. I lived in that. I insert some clips of that apartment. Walk-in closet. Well, not walk-in, but decent size.
Well, you gonna have to be the one book it then, since you gonna do all that stuff.
Right now, yeah. So there was that college apartment that I had. So when my lease was up there, I got a one bedroom with my ex. I'm not gonna insert them videos. I mean, that I'm not gonna insert that because it don't even matter. I wasn't there. I was there for like 2 months or whatever, 3 months. We broke up. I moved out and I got my own apartment. That's when I got my apartment. I'm gonna insert the clips here. That was like, I loved that apartment. I loved it. I was only there for a couple weeks. Like, this apartment I got right before my mom died. So I didn't really settle in because she was supposed to be helping me decorate and do my furniture and stuff. So I didn't really settle in there. Yeah. Oh, my first apartment, the college apartment, my rent there was $430. But think about it. This was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, living room and kitchen apartment. Open, non-gated, no pools, no. I'm lying. It had 2 pools and a gym. Cause I mean it's a college apartment. It had 2 pools, a gym, no gates. Yeah, and it was $430. That was per person in there. Okay, and it didn't include the amenities. Like the light bill was separate, internet bill was separate. Only thing that was included was the cable. And I didn't even watch it. My next apartment that I got, skip the one with my ex, I'm not including that one. My next apartment that I got by myself, it was $738. But there wasn't nothing I couldn't handle because like I said, I was employed and in school. So it was $738. It had 3 pools, 2 gyms. It was gated and they were nice. Like that was nice. That was nice for me. It was something that I actually liked. There was some nice apartments. They had on-site security, but them the apartments where they broke in. But I just feel like maybe they was watching me and they knew I was gone out of town. They was watching my apartment. They didn't see anybody active over there, so they broke in. But yeah, with that apartment, internet was not included, cable was not included, lights were not included. Yeah, none of that was included. So you had your $738, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, plus all your amenities. Like, so if you're thinking about moving out, you 18, you thinking about moving out. Oh, and I did not have a car. Let me not forget that. I did not have a car, so all I did was Uber and Lyft. And it is expensive. It's expensive when you use it so much. Like, it add up. I was looking at my transaction history and I was like, I was spending $300, $400 a month on Uber and Lyft rides. I didn't have a car. Like, at that time I didn't want a car. I don't like driving. I still don't like driving. Now that I have a car. But yeah. If you're thinking about moving out, you're 18, 19, however old you are, if you're thinking about moving out from with your parents, anything, just make sure you are financially and mentally ready. Cause ain't nothing cheap. Ain't nothing cheap. If you behind on a bill, you got to pay or you got to go, or it's gonna get cut off. Well, you can get bill extensions on certain things, but other than that, it's getting cut off. You gotta pay it. Your rent, when it comes to your rent, you can be 5-10 days max late, or you're gonna have you either gonna get a late fee, which they are high. Late fees are high, or you're gonna get a late fee when you late on your rent. Yeah, and then you got household products. Cleaning supplies are expensive. Food, if you don't got no food stamps, expensive. Everything is expensive. You gotta buy couches, you gotta buy tables, you gotta buy everything, TVs, everything is high. Like, if you're ready to move out, you gotta be financially ready. And when I say mentally, it's a lot to take on. Like, you can't get too overwhelmed. You gotta stay up on your bills. You gotta stay up on your bills. Can't pay your bills late, or this extra money you pay to spend on late fees. You just gotta be strong-minded, man. You gotta keep yourself up. You gotta stay positive. You gotta make sure you got a job so you can be bringing that money in to pay them bills, or whatever type of income you have. You just gotta stay on top of it all, because it's a lot. especially when you by yourself and you, well, I don't say, but especially when you living by yourself and you trying to handle it all on your own. It's a lot. It can be a lot. It can be overwhelming. But it ain't nothing that nobody can handle. And if you can't handle it, I don't suggest you going out doing it. A lot of people, a lot of teenagers and stuff, so ready to get their own apartment. It's a lot that come with it. It's a lot that come with it. A lot of bills. A whole lot of bills. But it can be handled. I'm really just running my mouth, but I'm talking from experience. I'm speaking on my experience with, like I said, I had 3 apartments. I'm 20 right now. I turned 21 in April. Today is January 1st, 2019. Today is January the 4th, 2019. I turned 21 in April. So, yeah. I'm just 20. I had 3 apartments since the age 18. Well, the second apartment was really my ex. We did it in his name, which I'm glad. So I could just hop, like, I'm glad we did do it in his name. So I could do what I did, which was hop up, pack everything I had in there and just go and get my own. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, man, if anybody ever got some personal questions that I didn't cover on this video, always feel free to inbox me, snap me, message me on any social media that I got. My social media is either be down below somewhere or in my description box. Feel free to ask me anything. Pretty much, it can get hard, baby. It can get hard. You just gotta stay up, pray. Let's not forget, you got to pray. And that's it. Be sure to like my video, comment some different things I could do below, and subscribe to my channel because I'll be having a lot of stuff dropping. And thanks for watching.
She ain't living. It's just your eyes get acidic. And this ain't a scrimmage. Motherfucker, we ain't finished. I told you we won't stop.